Welcome to Warsaw, Poland's capital city and home to two visionaries of the yachting world. One is an entrepreneur with 30 years career of electric transportation technologies. The other is a former aerospace expert turned marine engineer. In 2014, they joined forces to set up Sialia Yachts, a company that is pioneering the advance of sustainable luxury and e-mobility at sea.
Okay, I decided to bring my mobility experience, which I have since 20 years now, into a solution for pleasure marine and build a non-compromise yacht that is going to be fast and has a range and be pure electrically driven boat. Tomasz and myself, we found common ground for development of our demonstrator, Sialia 57, Deep Silence.
My memories are very simple. So the time we met, there was a crazy guy who owned a lithium-ion battery factory, building exceptional products in EV market, really pioneer. And he wanted to build something exceptional as well, which was at that time 60-footer pure electric catamaran that was aiming to go for 30 knots of speed, which was really, really fast to be there.
I started 20 years ago building drives and then complete vehicles, battery driven, and during this period of time was fighting against some opinions that it is not very wise, but it still pushed me forward because I knew that, or first I liked the idea of new, I would say even a rupture in the technology, which was changing from ICE engine to the electric motor.
Sustainability is a hot topic in yachting at the moment, but not so long ago, the concept of a fully electric yacht that didn't compromise on performance or comfort was considered far-fetched. You might wonder why I'm sitting in an electric car, but bear with me because there is a connection. Because Stanislaw's association with electric transportation goes back at least a couple of decades and includes 15 years as principal sponsor of ICPT, a leading company in the lithium-ion traction battery market. So he's no stranger to innovation.
I am a mechanical engineer in technology from the Warsaw University. Since then, I was always working with some creative ideas of new developments and everything that I touched, which started with heavy machinery for earth-moving equipment, and I finished with some steel development technologies. In '84, I created my own engineering company in Belgium and ran around the world selling our projects at that time for the steel plants. Once I finished my business in steel plants, I decided to do something again new, and in 2000 I started in e-mobility. And since then, 20 years in e-mobility and all kinds of heavy duty or less heavy duty applications was my everyday bread. At the beginning it was a small and then bigger automobile development, which finished with propulsion and mainly energy storage systems for large vehicles, buses, trams, trolley buses, etc.
They say two heads are better than one, and Tomasz brought to the table a different set of skills with his background in aerospace. He's also a passionate sailor who's worked on some 30 marine projects, all of which draw on lightweight materials and innovative technologies.
In a nutshell, I'm an aerospace engineer. I have 2 degrees actually, one from Warsaw University of Technology and second from Cranfield University in advanced lightweight structures. I always wanted to be involved in advanced marine industry on the sailing boats. That's why I decided to be engineer in aerospace, which today we can see a lot of foiling structures, America's Cup and so on. So I was quite lucky to choose this path. And I started actually designing my own sailing boats. First one was GRP, second one was aluminum that you've seen in the office going around the world and sailing in high latitudes. And at some point of my career, I met Stan, where we started working on a 60-footer carbon fiber catamaran. Then we switched to 57 carbon fiber electric boat, which we know today as Sialia 57. I'm driven by this, that I'm a sailor and I love sailing. And my career started with passion for sailing boats and being on board of them and doing all of these beautiful voyages. And this is the only reason why actually I'm involved in e-mobility on water. It's because I believe in this movement of making more greener and sustainable development, not only in sailing boats, but as well in power boats. This is something that drives me, and this is something that I found exciting to be involved in here.
As Stan and Thomas embarked on their journey together, they discovered in each other the perfect blend of entrepreneurial spirit and technical expertise. The perfect partnership, in other words, which today is the cornerstone of Sialia's success.
We had to develop a technology that is able to make a sustainable electric boat that is comparable or even easier in use and performance. The technology is the mean. The boat is the final object.
The most important part of what we are doing is that we are developing yachts and boats for the end customers, for people who will use it on a daily basis. And this is something that is driving us. We are not doing this just to prove to someone that it's possible. We know it's possible, we realize this. We are developing something that is useful for people, and technology is just a medium. How to deliver this to people so they can use it on a daily basis and they can be happy with using this and without polluting our beautiful planet.
So, after 5 years of hard work, their vision became reality with the launch of the Sialia 57, a fully electric yacht with a cruising speed of 18 knots, a top speed of over 25 knots, and a remarkable range of 200 nautical miles. The Sialia 57 basically redefined the boundaries of e-mobility at sea and what was thought possible at the time.
And the Sialia 57 is just the start of the story, because the range is expanding with new developments and upcoming launches, including the sporty Sialia 45 and the Sialia 80 Explorer in collaboration with the VRIPAC, which will take the notion of silent, zero-impact yachting to another level.
Basically, the product that we want to do, or we do, it must be exceptional, innovative, genuine and available.
Yachting tends to lag behind other sectors. Automotive is a prime example when it comes to sustainability. But that's no longer an option because today's owners desire the kudos and comfort that comes with electrification. Sialia is at the forefront of that energy transition, and in the process, it's redefining yachting as we know it.